Ah, but you get to hang with my kids and hey, maybe earn something extra.
I am taking applications for someone to hang out with my kids this summer. Details: must have a valid driver's license, a vehicle or access to one, and insured. Be available during the day 1 to 2 days a week, either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday. I need you to take them to the library, splash pads, skating, bowling, etc. I will pay you $30 a day plus your admission to places and your lunch that day. My kids are both boys, ages 8 and 13. They're spending way too much time on screens, and my work made us go full-time in person again. I prefer a high school kid or fellow mom. I will be requiring references in full application. Also, there may be a chance to earn some extra money over the school year for help with transportation.
I mean, hey man, as a high school kid, if you're paying my entrance fee and for meal to go to a water park, I'd do that for $30, I'm not gonna lie.
Let your teen pay me to dog sit, cause amenities. I'm in need of teenage dog sitter to sit in my home that's looking to flex their wings and try living on their own in a safe apartment complex for 3 weeks.
For a very discounted rate, as they would be able to use all the amenities, amazing gym, resort-style pool and cabanas, and seats in the water. They'd be able to stay in my master bedroom with a huge master bathroom, and it will be set up like an Airbnb. If you have a responsive kid who'd be interested, please comment. I mean, hey dog, $200 a week? I could do that maybe.
Guy I barely know wants access to all my Steam games. We played one game together and haven't talked in a year.
You play Rust anymore?
I do every once in a while, not very into it right now though.
Can you game share with my old Steam account got hacked? You ain't gotta give me your account or none, I'll give you mine.
No!
Damn, why not?
I don't really know you. I think we only played one time and there's nothing in it for me.
What you want?
Anything you could give me, you could just use to buy Rust.
I'll gift you a Fortnite skin. Maybe they're just broken, just want games, man. I mean, I don't know.
Father's Day meals. Oh dear God, this is gonna be a good one.
So, at a local city event, a family decided to offer around a dozen or so Father's Day meals from their little local restaurant. As in food platters, in order to win one, people could nominate why their dad deserves a nice plate of food. Lady talks about her husband, life trials, and goodness, and says how handy a dozen meals would be for the family. When the family explained it was one per dad, Lady flipped out and said the restaurant family doesn't care about feeding families. It's a business, you idiot. This grown man whining about a babysitter that asked for $3 an hour.
I had a babysitter job turned down $30 a day and would only do it for $20, and when I told this grown butt man no, he started yelling that he can't afford it, and I'm a teenager who doesn't need the money. The kid is 3 years old. I work 8 to 5 for him on a good day. Also, I'm worth more because I'm first aid and CPR certified because my mother's working in the medical field and made me. He expects a person to cook, clean up after change, and put to bed a 3-year-old. $3 an hour. These beggars are choosing.
Well, maybe they just can't afford it, but they shouldn't have flipped out over it. It's extra $10, man.
Surely photographers will line up to pay me to shoot my wedding in the middle of nowhere. My fiance are looking to elope in Salt Lake City Flats. No family or friends, just an officiant. Our idea was to have it styled up and have it open to photographers, other vendors willing to do it as a styled shoot. I'd pay for florals and setups and just charge each photographer a small rate to shoot as long as we get the photos in return. That is not how that works, my dude.
Hey 3D artist, want to work on something I will most likely profit with for free?
Will someone please make me a woman's Apple Fitbit watch? I am very busy with Blender projects, so could someone please help me make a woman's Apple Fit watch that looks just like the one shown in the image below? Please go fairly easy on the poly count. This is meant to be used as a game mod for Fallout 4 and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Try to keep it around a few thousand trees. I would like 3 different versions of this watch, one with a pink strap, a gray strap, and a black strap.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna sell this mod and, that's just messed up. Graphic designer here, been contacted by the assistant of a local entrepreneur, a pretty rich one, regarding one of his restaurants. Hey, can you help us with ... Sure, do you have a budget for this project? Dinner? I'm in. It's better to meet IRL and work on a plan together. No, we're offering you dinner as payment. I swear I'm not joking. Update. Told them that I'm not starving and that I only accept money as foreign payment, like every other human being. Still waiting for an answer. I think they're currently searching for someone who's willing to eat some ravioli in exchange for 10 plus hours of work.
Dude, just pay the artist like the $200, man.
So, trying to sell a bike, got an absolutely unhinged offer.
Hi, that bike looks like me at my age, just surviving. Pictures show the bike enjoys good care. Sure, right. Don't worry, mine sleeps outside summer and winter, and I use it very often when the cold weather's away. Mine is finally expired, poor thing. It was noble, sincere, no enemies, hardworking, all those things. You might wonder why I'm saying too much without knowing you and you knowing me, but it happens I'm one of those guys. Those guys who will give you a very low offer for your bike, so you better stop reading before the next line. I don't want to be guilty if you suffer a heart attack. My offer is $40, no more. That is final. You see, I even put a period after the word final. So I beg you, please, if you don't need that bike, have the $40 and enjoy with those a good good movie with lots of popcorn and soda, I recommend the movie. Well, you better decide which one to watch. I can pass by today. I pay cash. If you decide not to sell it to me, please ignore this message. It will be painful to read a no from you. Thanks. I mean, dude, it's a Mongoose bike and it's used. I guess, man. I've bought bikes for $10. It's whatever.
Members of the House of Lords have complained about the quality of the food and wine served in Parliament. Despite 25 million of taxpayer subsidies, one peer grumbled, "There are only so many smoked salmon or prawn and crayfish salads one can take week after week. Both at the Trodani, at the Sovereign Blanc are really poor quality. Can something be done? Please pay the rich to eat, people."
Should we be explicit about what we want from dates? If a man asks me out to coffee/park, I say no thanks, I'm not looking for friends right now. He'll either correct with a better option or not. If not, I block and delete or walk away. I don't really do dating apps anymore, but I typically make it pretty easy to date me by writing, "My dream date would be enter a desired date here in my bio," or talking about wanting to see something and routinely switch out between things I like to do that week. 9 out of 10 times it works and I get to go on dates I actually want to go on. In the early stages of dating, they don't really know you, so I think it's perfectly fine to hint at what you like in the beginning. Later on, though, they should know you better and shouldn't need to be told where to take you or what gifts would mean a lot to you. Also, a first date is what you're comfortable with. If it's dinner, good. If it's going to an art museum that's in town, great. If it's a comedy show from your fave comedian, perfect. But it should be something that you like and requires him to put in effort to plan, time to give, and money to spend. Even if not a lot of money, like an Applebee's 2 for $22, whatever, there needs to be an investment on his end, and he needs to pay for the whole date. No halvesies. I say this because then, even if the date goes wrong, you can still have an enjoyable time and still have your money. Dates are a two-part thing. If someone asks you out, yes, the first date, maybe they should pay if they're asking you out. But you don't get to choose. You get input, but you don't get to choose. It's a mutual decision for a mutual relationship. Oh my God, and this comes from someone who's never been on a date. Scalper keeps complaining people don't want to buy his overpriced PS5s. This is the third time he's posted about them. PS5 consoles for sale for $750 each, no less. You guys buy houses for $80K over what they're worth, and you're complaining for $130 over retail? LOL. LOL, you're not gonna sell those, dog. I won my PS5 and still haven't opened it. Homeless guy. Sign says broke, hungry, traveling, and ugly. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one, isn't it? I drove by him a couple times in the last day and kept thinking to myself, I would stop to help him. I did not have cash, but I had my lunch I hadn't eaten. Pure protein bar, Kirkland trail mix, popcorn or chips, organic fruit bar, Garridios mix, and water, all in steel packages unopened. I rolled down my window and tried to give him the items. He looked at me and realized it wasn't money and said, no sugar for my diabetes. It was at that moment I realized he was a con artist, and sure enough, as the days went by and I continued to drive by the same place for about 8 months now, I am fully aware of the 3 regular panhandlers that wait at said light on rotation every week or two. Different signs, same people. I hate beggars. Well, ones that are choosy about, you know what I mean. Trying to hire someone for a job. Hello, thank you for your interest in the order selector night shift position at blank. I am following up with you to see if we can set you up for an interview. If you are still interested, please let me know when we can get your schedule for an interview. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Why do I need to interview for an entry-level job? Can't you just tell me a start date? All your companies spend 10 years piss farting around hiring people and make the hiring process for jobs so painful, nobody wants to bother. Not interested. All right, no job for you then. A babysitter has fallen ill to cancer. We find ourselves in need of an awesome sitter for a almost 3-year-old. Shift work is 1 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Please message me if you know of anyone that can help care for our sweet child. Pay is $160 a week. Message you. Would like to know, where do you find babysitters at $4 an hour? 8 hours per 5 days a week equals 40 hours. For 40 hours, I was wondering the same. This is a tax-free job. If taxes were taken out, it would be more per hour, and I could claim a big tax credit on my taxes. Not to mention, most sitters I have used have more than 1 child. If it's not for you, you can just move on. I mean, that's also a valid point, but yeah, maybe they're struggling, dude. Choosing beggar in my local Facebook group, asking for specific $100 toys for free, LOL. Hello, I am looking for a baby activity set and a toy box for free due to losing my job. Tied on money, pictures below. Hey man, we were tied on money. I didn't need toys. I had sticks and pretended they were guns. That's all I needed to entertain myself. So can your kid. I work in IT and get work requests from time to time. I like to ask them what they do for a living, and if their job is something I could use, say lawn mowing, then I ask them for equivalent hourly rate of their time in return. I charge between $150 and $250 per hour depending on their job. I don't get asked much anymore. Really nice only for the price of nothing. Does anyone have large pots you'd like to give away or sell really cheap? I need some at least 20 gallons and want them to look good because they are for my front porch. I don't want nursery pots. Hey man, if some people give away free pots, especially in the country where I'm from. Weird interaction from Postmates. Wish I had taken screenshots before it disappeared. I ordered Postmates the other day in Anchorage and left a 20% tip. The order was for about $40 including all the fees. It was a single bag of fast food. The driver messaged me, I need money for my kids if you want to adjust the tip. Smiley face. I legit thought I had accidentally tipped 0 or 10%. Anyone else ever had this experience? Well, I think 20% is not what's needed anymore, but also dudes driving Uber, like, what do you want, man? Work for us for free! Hi, we are looking to see if anyone wants volunteers to be involved in a community effort to work together pruning our vineyard. We are very new to the area, and we would be a great way to meet our local community. If this is a business, I can understand that. Maybe give out some free food or something like that. You know, maybe offer at least a meal. But like, for free? To meet my neighbors? No, I hate my neighbors. This happened about 20 years ago to my aunt. She was going to get lunch and decided to get Subway. As she was walking in, she saw a homeless man that had a sign that said anything helps and decided that she would get him a sandwich, some chips, and a drink. She walked out and gave it to the man. He took it and looked in the bag. The man, what the heck is this? My aunt, very confused, a meal? The man, I wanted money, and then he threw the entire meal, including the drink, at my aunt, and he got up and walked away. Well, you don't get to choose your charity, bro. I have a family member who is seeking the services of a fully insured professional tree lopping service for this rare and money-making opportunity. They have 5 to 10 trees, maybe more, that are around 20 meters tall that they require to be cut down, but here's the deal. You cut the trees and you keep all the wood you can take and sell. Each tree is around 20 meters tall and each tree can perhaps fill maybe 10 trailers full of wood, and generally a trailer is selling for around $250. You're looking to make it, no, I used to work for a tree cutting service. People try this all the time. Dude, your rotted tree is not worth a damn. It's not good firewood, homie. Selling a TV cabinet on Craigslist for $150, retails at $300, and got lowballed in the name of needy families. IKEA Boosterburst TV cabinet. Hello, if you help out a needy family, I will give you $50 and pick up. Please let me know. Thank you. I mean, hey man, they said if. They didn't demand it, so like whatever, dog. I can't say they're making an offer. I lowball people all the time in hopes.
A few years ago, pre-pandemic, I was having dinner with a friend and sitting outside in front of a restaurant in an area of London that had many beggars at the time. I guess it was easy enough for them to approach a captive audience sitting at a restaurant to ask for money. Anyway, while we were eating, a beggar came up to the divider and asked for spare change. I literally only had pennies and small change in my pocket and told him that, but he said anything helps, so I grabbed the handful of coins from my pocket and gave it to him. He looked down at it, handed it back, said, "Thanks anyway," and walked away. Really, dude? I take the free pennies. Wow.